Today, we're gonna break things. Water bottle by Pyrex is my EDC water bottle. It is 17.5 ounces. It's easy to carry. It has a flip top lid that makes a great noise. It changes color. And actually, why don't I just show you that right now? I've got here some ice water. I'm gonna pour it in the bottle. So get a good look at the color there. Now I'm gonna pour this in through a reasonably wide mouth. It's wide enough to be easy to clean and easy to fill without spilling. And it's narrow enough that you can drink from it, and it actually feels really good. All right, now we've got water most of the way up here, so we're gonna be able to see the color change there. And you see how these, like there's a good one. Can you see that? It's a little bit hard to see here. This is two different colors. This rectangle is darker on the bottom and lighter on the top. It's a little bit hard to see. Now, this is actually, I think, why this water bottle isn't getting a lot of press, because, I mean, this is kind of fun, but it's also a weird feature. I never asked for a water bottle that would change color when the water inside was actually cold. And honestly, the color change isn't significant enough that I could look at it from across the room and know if the water is cold or not. So, to me, I actually think that this is kind of like a red herring in the marketing of this otherwise really awesome and well put together and well thought out product. Today I'm going to be comparing it to this water bottle right here. This is a Life Factory water bottle, and a very similar but larger Life Factory water bottle with a different type of top actually won America's Test Kitchen's test. That was a 22 ounce. This is a 15 or 16 ounce water bottle. The water bottle they used just had a lid that you could turn to take off. This one, of course, you can turn to take off as well, but because I prefer to pick up the water bottle with one hand and open it and then drink, I wanted to get something that would have a similar feature that was related to America's Test Kitchen's favorite bottle. This one, I'm just going to show you. It is not as easy to open. I mean, I actually had to use my other hand to support it to really make it work. Whereas this one is easy to open one-handed and even close one-handed and lock. This has a lock on it as well. Now, the Amazon reviews of this, it's like, I don't think that they've put enough information out there on how to use this little latch. This is a latch. Some people say it doesn't open. Well, if I push it now, it's not going to open. I have to slide it up. Up is the direction you want the water to go. You want the water to get out. So you slide it up and then push it, and it pops open and makes that great noise. And then when you close it, you can slide it back down and it'll stay locked. I don't think I would put this in a backpack, but I haven't actually ever had it pop open when I didn't want it to open. A lot of times I carry it by the top. Some people have said that it has popped open when they're carrying it this way, but I'm gonna guess that they didn't have this lock. This water bottle fits in cup holders. This water bottle also fits in cup holders. This one has a silicone sleeve that's like fused to the borosilicate glass. That seems to be pretty unique. I wasn't able to find any other glass water bottles that have that feature, and that gives me hope that when this breaks, and I say when because there's not really a chance that this is not going to break. I have been using glass water bottles for about 10 years, and all of them have broken except for the 3 I currently own. This is my favorite actual EDC one. This one I purchased just for comparison purposes, and honestly, to me, the comparison, there was no comparison. This one just could not hold a candle to this one. And so I do see its value for having a different look, a different style. This sleeve is removable and can be washed, so you do get the feeling that it's easy to clean, although you can obviously clean the outside of this as well. I don't really care for how this functions. I don't like that you have to drink out of the plastic. I prefer to drink out of the glass. Now, what I do like about this is the very wide mouth, which makes it very easy to clean. But honestly, the mouth on this one is wide enough that it's also easy to clean. I own another glass water bottle as well. That's a Beaker bottle, BKR. These are almost beauty product level water bottles. They are really pretty, really functional water bottles that have a couple problems. The very narrow neck, which looks so cute, also makes them difficult to clean. And when I fill this water bottle, almost every time, I overflow it or spill water on the outside, and I end up with a wet water bottle that I have to deal with. So it's less pleasing from those perspectives. Now, it still would certainly be in my running for best EDC water bottle because it is so cute, and so many people feel that they are almost inspired to drink water because of the really nice appearance of these water bottles by Beaker. However, the price on them is high. It is expensive to get a Beaker water bottle, and while the outer silicone coating on them is thicker, making them much less likely to break, I already broke my first one and was out $37 trying to replace it. This one is just over 20 bucks, and this one is just over 10 bucks right now, although the manufacturer's price is something like 20 bucks. Usually these are much less, like 15 or under. Today we are going to break these water bottles because in addition to replacement cost of the water bottle, the other thing that I like to consider is how much of a mess it's going to be to clean up. When you drop a water bottle and there's glass and water everywhere at work, you look like an idiot and you're going to spend like 30 minutes trying to clean up this mess. Instead, what I'm hoping to show is that this fused on silicone sleeve will actually prevent some of the mess and almost act like a safety glass in keeping the glass together and maybe even minimizing the spray of the water. So I cannot wait to try this. I guess the two benefits of having a YouTube channel are setting things on fire and breaking glass. All right, I've got both water bottles out here. I put a tarp out on this concrete and we're gonna see how this goes. This is a very thin silicone sleeve on the Pyrex and a pretty thick silicone sleeve on the Life Factory. Let's see which one breaks faster and which one is more of a mess. Well, they both broke instantly. Here we have the Pyrex. It is shattered on the inside, and yet the glass really is holding together. The bottom blew out for whatever reason, but it is broken up through all through here, as you can see. And the rest of the glass is staying intact. Oh, not the case here with this guy. It's got glass everywhere. Now, that being said, a lot of the glass has stayed inside this sleeve, but it still is a bit of a bigger mess. So I would say that the Pyrex is the winner in terms of keeping together, although where the bottom of that went, I don't know. Here's the top of the Life Factory. Oh, over here. Oh yeah, and look at this. This actually stayed together too, almost like safety glass. So yeah, as I, was hoping actually, this bottle, which I, until it doesn't, until now, I preferred the performance on this bottle quite a bit. And I think that it's gonna be our winner today. But if you are interested in a glass water bottle, please consider not only the ease of cleaning, the ease of one-handed use, whether it will fit in a cup holder, and whether it really meets your style, but also consider what kind of a mess it's gonna make when you eventually do drop it on some hard floors or concrete like we've done here today. Thanks again for joining me, and if you're interested in any of the bottles I've talked about today, I will link them in the description section below. Let me know your experience with glass water bottles or other types of water bottles that you might prefer.